How you doing? It's Joe Value here again for Cold Beer Sports on YouTube. Not too bad today so far. A 5-1 winner there with Hurricane Helen. We got a place as well at Linkfield. Managordo was placed at 8-1. And then Pretty Gorgeous just ran there. She was a bit disappointing. But things didn't really go her way. She got boxed in at one stage, but coming out of the stalls after 50 yards, she got hampered and they got further back than ideal. Probably needs to step up and trip in a bit of softer ground though, so to see her at best effect. But I wouldn't be giving up on Pretty Gorgeous just yet. But one still left to run. Cawthorn in the last race at Sedgefield. So still think he's a big chance. So it'd be great day if he won. So yeah, going on to tomorrow. Fancy these pretty strongly in the 110 at Newmarket. A horse called Silk Romance, trained by Charlie Appleby and will be ridden by William Buick. Her debut has to be seen to be believed. Absolutely clueless early on, but met up savage ground up the home straight there at Kempton, and you'd imagine it'll come on a lot for that run, as Charlie Appleby's usually do. She's a small enough price now. She's 11-8 at the moment, but I still think she's worth a 2-point win. I think whatever beats her will have to be very, very good if she comes on for her first start. The horse that beat her last time out, one of John Gosden's horses, is entered for a Group 3. Pretty prominent in the betting actually, only 6 or 7 to 1 chance to win a Group 3. So the form, in my opinion, could be very strong from her debut in Kempton. And if you have a look at the replay, she was clueless early on, and as I said, and should improve a lot. So that's her in the 210 at the 110 at Newmarket. Going on to the 3:15 at Thirsk, a horse that I tipped up a couple of days ago. Now this horse might not run. I don't know whether to go again with him so quickly, but if they do, I think he's fairly well handicapped and has his chance. Horse by the name of Shawamek. He's 9-1 tomorrow. Have to tip him up. I know he'll win in this grade sooner rather than later, of the kind of handicap mark that he's on. He ran very well at Catterick the other day. Just things didn't really go Harrison Shaw's way. And I think he's worth a point each way there tomorrow in the 3:15 at Thirsk. That's Shawamek, trained by Declan Carroll, who's he's a very shrewd operator, and I think that horse will have a chance if he does run back to 7 furlongs tomorrow as well, which will suit. Okay, so going on to Down Royal then, the 3:55 at Down Royal, horse called Bellex1. He's 15-2 in one place. He's around 6-1, 7-1 generally at the moment. This horse won at the Galway Festival, having run well in the Galway Festival. He ran there twice. And the trainer was interviewed after the race, and he says whatever he does on the flash, he'll be twice as good over hurdles. Now, he's the second highest rated horse in this race tomorrow. John O'Connell's horse would have been rated higher. But this lad is meant to be schooled really, really well. And as I said, Connections were really looking forward to him starting up over hurdles. The ground is good to yield in, and this will suit him. As a 3-year-old, he's a good hardy sort. That's what you need for these type of races. He is giving up experience to, some of the others have had a couple of runs over hurdles. So that's a bit of a negative, but I think the price more than makes up for that. So as I said, at around 6 or 7 to 1, he is 15-2 in place. Bellex1, definitely worth a point each way. The 3:55 at Down Royal. And the last selection then will be in the 4:25 Down Royal. Mighty Megsy threw away the race last time in Tramore. I watched the race closely as I had a good interest in Cotty in the same race, and this one cruised up to Cotty fairly easily and would have won handy if she had kept straight. But Paul Townend takes the ride tomorrow. It's his only ride, and I expect her to win. She's a 6-5 shot, 5-4 in places. She's worth a 3-point win. She's just better than these. And I presume if everything goes smoothly with her, she'll win. So there you go. There's the 4 for tomorrow. Just a quick recap. 2-point win on Silk Romance at the 110 at Newmarket. 1 point each way. Bellex1, 3:55 Down Royal. 3:15 at Thirsk. Shawamek, 9-1, 1 point each way. Might run, might not. I don't know. It only ran 2 days ago. And the last one then, 4:25 Mighty Megsy. 3-point win there in the 4:25 at Down Royal, around 5-4. Okay, so if you're following, best of luck. Hopefully Cawthorn gets it done later on, and it'll put us in a good old form for tomorrow. Cheers.